Um, but the more I dove deeper into my spirituality and myself, the more I saw the feminine, and just seeing energy come out into my paintings is more of something that came from like a higher source rather than my ego. Because before that, I was purely looking at it as like something that came from purely my emotions or my thoughts, and it's kind of switched since then. So that's interesting that you talk about like spirituality and yeah, feminine energy, because that's what I try and express a lot.
Yeah, I think that's really cool because like I like how you said it's like bigger than you now. It's like almost like the collective that you kind of try to paint. You try to paint for like things that are outside of yourself, things that are in the spiritual realm. And the cool thing I actually talked to Austin
Yeah.
about earlier, so if you're listening to this and you haven't listened to that one, go check that out. Is we talked about how I think that people who create unimaginable beautiful art like music, paintings, things like that, they can almost see into a different kind of realm than like the average person. I think I would call that something to do with their creativity or something like that. It's like seeing, like it's like almost like putting on glasses if you're blind. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
think I think when you say that, when you say like you're creating something almost bigger than yourself, I totally agree, because I think that that's kind of the perfection and beauty of like art in general, is that it's honestly bigger than us as just human beings, individuals almost.
Yeah, I heard recently that like storytelling is making the personal universal. And I heard it and I'm like, that's exactly what I've been trying to do. Like, because before it was more like zeroing in is like tunnel vision on that ego part. But now it's like, let me step back from myself and like allow myself to feel and be the vessel that is in between.
Yeah,
Um, and like, yeah, be the vessel and allow it to come through and not like suppress it so much,
that's
or
nice.
try to make it something that it isn't supposed to be.
So
So
how long have you been painting?
I've been painting since I started painting in, I think it was like fourth grade or fifth grade, but that was acrylic. So I'll give you, you said you didn't know the like types of paints. So I started with like acrylic, which is water-based paint, and then oils I started painting in college. So that was like my sophomore year of college, um, which if I'm doing the math right, it's like how many years was that? 5 years ago.